Hi, my name is Larry Ardoin, and I want to share my story with you. I've started my life of crime, in which I committed everything from attempted murder to robbery. I've been to every prison, 16 different prisons in California. I've done 30 years up under the Habitual Criminal Act, which I've done 20 years straight. While I was in prison, I was a gang member of the 415 Kumi Nation, high-ranking official. While I was in prison, I had to do some heinous things, stabbing people, which that led me into prison. Back into prison. While I was in prison, I went to SHU, which is segregated housing unit, which I done 5 years straight. And up onto that point, that's when I started to change my life. I started to get to know myself. And during that time, my mother passed away, which that was my turning point of my life, where I started a spiritual cleansing. In that spiritual cleansing, I started to notice myself. What do I want out of life? And what I want, I wanted to share my story like I'm sharing right now to you, and share it to young youth so that they wouldn't make the same mistakes that I made. I'm 57 years old. I spent over half of my life in prison. If I have one thing I can change right now, it's to give back to the youth, so that therefore that you wouldn't make the same mistakes that I've made. I'm a reborn Muslim. I practice Al-Islam. That has gotten me to notice myself, that gave me strength. I pray 5 times a day to Allah and ask Him to give me strength and hope. But also, I ask Allah to reach these young youth and have them come with an understanding that life is too short. I want to give back and say, when a person say, "What have you done, Larry Ardoin?" I gave back to my community that I destroyed. And so I say to you, what do you want out of life? Do you want to be a better man? Or do you want to be a man that's spending the rest of your life in prison and saying, if I had a chance to do it all over again, what would I do?